Today, Dylan and I have picked 8 UFC prospects who are fail-proof, not Payton Talbott.
Not Robelas to Spain.
There we go.
Not anyone who fought at UFC 311.
Oh, dude, that was a cooked card for parlays.
Rinya Nakamura.
Oh, they're so bad. So today, we're going to be talking about who we're riding with for the entire year of 2025. And in this video, we're going to tally up at the end of the year, so end of 2025, who has taken the most amount of losses. So who has the better record in total. All right?
All right.
You down for that?
All right. Does that mean we might need to pick different fighters?
Well, we're going to have some different ones for sure.
But if we have any of the same, we could make an adjustment.
We'll make some mid-video adjustments. You know, we got that MMA knowledge on us. So.
All right, let's start with flyweight. I knew who you were going to go with.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So I didn't pick your guy.
Good.
Because I picked someone even better.
Stay away from my
Only
boy.
25 years old. 17-2 at 25 years old. Ronaldo Rodriguez. And he's a dog. Like, he's good in the pressers. He's good with the media.
Of course you picked him for the pressers.
Just absolute dog. UFC, they're like, oh, this guy puts on a sombrero. Mexican audience.
Mexicans are so gullible, dude. I could put on a sombrero and they'd cheer for me.
They'd be like, no gringo. That's all I remember from Spanish class.
No gringo?
Gringo.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's
How do you even say hello? Bonj.
That's French.
Salut. No.
That's also French. Hi.
Hola. Oh, it's hola. Hola, señor.
Me gusta.
Gracias.
Dude, I got the top Spanish award in grade 11.
Wow, what a loser.
I was so good at Spanish.
You know what award I got in grade 11?
What?
Top
fattest.
No, even worse. Top career education 11 student.
Oh my god, that's not even a real class, bro.
Yeah, it is. It was in grade 11. It's a class.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Spent a whole octet.
Dude, don't get me started on the octets. COVID was so bad.
Demonetized.
Oh shit. You know what's so bad? Like when people get the most improved award, dude, they're just handing you, you were shit, dude. You were awful.
Don't accept that.
No, like that's embarrassing.
Perfect attendance. Don't accept that,
dude. If you get 2 most improved awards in a row, 2 years, that means you started as like the worst person they've ever seen. That's crazy work. Anyways, yeah. If you guys have ever gotten a most improved award, let us know in the comments. Tell us what it was for. I feel like we should get most improved YouTubers of the year.
But we started off so good.
I wouldn't actually.
I mean, we were just trash talking your old videos.
Yeah.
Sorry for the language. Keep it family friendly.
All right.
But yeah, win over Ode Osborne was that decision win, and then he had like that rear naked choke.
He got
over
dropped
Dennis
hard.
Mondar.
He got dropped hard in that Osborne fight.
Hey, but he still won. He came out on top in a battle of 2 behemoths.
Okay.
2 125 behemoths.
All right. John Anik. Anyways, I got my boy Loner Kavanaugh. I mean, what more do I have to say? Title run 2025. Pantoja is cooked. Pantoja's been thinking about this kid for a long time. He's just quaking in his boots at the top of the
quaking
in his boots. Yeah, he has a fight against Dos Santos, Felipe Dos Santos, which is at UFC London. I double checked that. I got my boy Kavanaugh. He's going to be fighting like every 4 months. He's super active. He's the Rizzler.
The Whistler.
He's going to be the thumbnail of this video.
The Whistler.
He's my new favorite fighter. Anyways, yeah. So I think I'm going to take that one. I'm going to be honest.
I don't think so.
I don't think... Is Rodriguez going to fight a lot? I don't know.
Fought 2 times last year.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, moving on. Bantamweight time. This is where I have Vinicius Oliveira.
Oh, you are cooked. I have Said Nurmagomedov. That's actually funny.
That's good.
Yeah.
But I'm riding with Oliveira. This resume beat Ricky Simon in his last fight.
Sure.
Before that highlight flying knee KO over Bernardo Sopage. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Victor Madrigal.
Sure.
Hikaru Yoshino.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Whew.
You're just lighting up.
Oh, that wasn't even in the neither of those were.
That was
the Madrigal was on the Contender Series.
Oh yeah, I remember
but
that.
Said Nurmagomedov, better watch out. He's not ready for Vinicius Oliveira.
Dude, see, let me give you guys a hint at making prospect videos. You always pick the guy with the V at the end of their name. It's just that easy.
What about Payton Talbott?
If that was his name, I would have picked him.
He's going to come back in 3 years. Payton Talbott Nurmagomedov.
Yeah. I think Said Nurmagomedov has all the tools to be a pretty decently high-ranked bantamweight. I think he'll get this win over Vinicius Oliveira at UFC Saudi Arabia, and then he'll probably have one more fight before the rankings, and then he'll get like that. Because let's be honest, the bantamweight rankings, like, you could beat Kyler Phillips, a Montel Jackson. Like, any of those guys are pretty free. I probably wouldn't give him like a Marcus McGee. Just, you have that random KO chance. I'd give him one of the soft hitting guys that he can just out grapple for 3 rounds. Look, I'm not proud of my pick, but I picked it. All right.
Hey, fair enough. You own it. All right. I'm assuming we're going to have the same guy in featherweight.
All right. Well, let's find out.
There's only really one guy in featherweight.
No, I have a different guy.
You didn't go with Pant Silva?
No, dude. Pant Silva, overrated.
All right. My featherweight pick is Gene Silva.
Who's that?
He's the best fighting nerd, some will say. Has that doctor stoppage win over Drew Dober.
Oh, that was brutal.
Uppercut knockout over Charles Jourdain. And when we look at Charles Jourdain, Canadian fighter, everyone knows that Canadians are the best UFC fighters. So going out and beating a Canadian is just unreal. Before that TKO on punches over Weston Wilson.
Wow, Weston Wilson? Oh my goodness.
And then on the Contender Series,
Weston Wilson, brother.
Big decision win over Kevin Vallejos.
That actually is a big win. Kevin Vallejos is cracked out of his mind. Yeah. I follow him on Twitter. He posts some crazy stuff. The dude is definitely an Andrew Tate disciple.
And now he's fighting in Seattle against Melsik Bangyasaran.
Oh yeah, that's such a dumb fight. I hate that fight. Anyways,
knock him out in 1 round.
Yeah, Sean Woodson is my pick. 6'3". Bro has 4 inches of reach on every other featherweight. It's not even fair. He just beat the crap out of his last opponent. I can't remember. You guys can let me know in the comments, but I remember it being I don't think I picked him actually. I think I picked the other guy unofficially. And then Sean Woodson just came out there, dominated on the feet, 1st round KO, I believe, and now I'm back on that bandwagon. So I don't have the most amount of confidence because when you get a guy that's 6'3" in featherweight, I feel like their grappling is always going to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like their limbs are so long, it's not a good build for grappling. You want that Gene Silva build for grappling.
But luckily, inside of featherweight, there are a couple grapplers, but it's a lot of strikers.
Yeah, that's true. And I think they'll give him decent matchups. Ooh, Sean Woodson versus Anthony Padilla. I think that was the guy he beat. Anyways, yeah. So that's my pick, Sean Woodson. This one is like probably my lowest confidence pick.
All right, moving on, lightweight time.
All right.
You can go first.
All right, I'll go first. I got Joel Alvarez.
I didn't put him because he was in the rankings at one point.
He's actually not in the rankings right now.
He's been in the rankings.
Yeah.
A little scammer.
Prospect, though. A
little scammer.
Prospect.
All right.
Only has 25 fights. Like, that's hardly anything.
Washed up ranked fighter.
Honestly. Yeah, this is another one where...
So bad he got booted from the rankings.
Get Grant Dawson out of the rankings right now. I do not want to see Grant Dawson in the rankings. This dude is... I don't know. Something about Grant Dawson. Tell me if you guys agree. The dude just pisses me off. I don't know why. Maybe because I picked Diego Ferreira to beat him and then just nothing happened. Anyways, who am I talking about again?
Joel.
Oh, yeah, Joel Alvarez. I got to rock with my Spanish boys. It's obviously the best country that fighting people come from. So 22 wins, 22 finishes. Check that one off the box. I need to say it every episode. He's going to get a win over someone in the rankings. Let me think. Let me cook. Who's in that bottom 15? Paddy Pimblett. He's gonna KO Paddy Pimblett in 2025.
They would never make that fight. UFC would never make that fight.
Yeah, because Paddy's gonna get
Battle of Europe's Joel Alvarez versus BSD.
I love that fight. That could literally co-main another Paris card.
You think BSD's face is okay yet?
No.
I haven't seen a picture of him since he got mauled by Moicano.
He died.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He died. Yeah.
All right. My lightweight guy. Before I give my pick, I want to give an honorable mention to a couple guys. Rebekian Oralby Two just absolute dogs. But
I feel like Rebecca would have actually been a very smart pick because are they really going to push him?
yeah, maybe not.
Probably
But
not.
how many fights are they going to give him?
True.
I could see the guy I'm going to pick fighting 3 times this year. Maybe not because he fought so late last year, but
Is he a skinny white boy who looks like Jack Harlow? I knew it.
Chase Hoopa. 6'1". And his jiu-jitsu is unreal. It's rare that you see someone this tall for their division be this great of a grappler. All right. Had that awesome win over a guy named Clay Guida. You ever heard of that guy?
Yeah, actually, he's a very popular fighter.
Yeah, just got cut.
Rip.
Sorry, it was a mutual parting of ways, actually.
No.
Second time he'd ever beaten Clay Guida, too.
Isn't Clay Guida the GFL superstar?
I don't know if he got drafted.
No. Rip, my boy.
He's also beaten Clay Guida in the past in a grappling match with a round 1 calf slicer a minute in.
Dude, I watched the video of Charles getting a reverse calf slicer on someone. That was wild.
The only thing that I don't love, we have him fighting Jim Miller. Who do you root for in that
I
fight?
know. That's such a bad matchup.
Like, it's like...
I don't want to see him.
I don't want to see Jim Miller lose.
No.
And I don't want to see Chase Hooper lose.
No. I do think Chase Hooper will just out jujitsu him the whole entire time. He's so good at like hovering, as Lucas Tracy would say, hover maxing. He just stays on top and doesn't let you get up and rolls with you. It's quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, but with 25 lightweight, he's the pick.
He's the pick for sure. All right, let's move on.
One of the picks. I mean, lightweight has such a good future.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. We got welterweight.
No prospects.
No prospects. They're all in the rankings already. Yeah. I went with I went with Owen Elliott.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your guy.
That's my boy. These are guys who we have to ride with for the whole year. Our personalities for Dodson's Corner the entire 2025 is based on these picks. All I put down was the Welsh Dragon is going to KO Neil Magny this year. I think that's my pick. I think he'll have one more fight out like with a no name because he beat Basil Hafez, and if he's on the same like similar trajectory of a JDM, he'll have one more fight with a dude. Give him a Kevin Holland.
Welterweight Kevin Holland. He's coming back already. How is this dude turning around again?
I don't know. He has 4-week fight camp.
And he's going down a weight class.
Yeah. It's Kevin Holland's cooked, man. He's so
dude,
cooked.
He's getting cut by the end of the year.
Is that a hot take? New hot take? Kevin Holland gets cut?
I don't know if he loses 5 straight fights this year.
One thing I'm worried about is Owen Elliott gives me the vibe that he doesn't fight very much. I can't back this up with any logical evidence, but I feel like 2025...
Just a vibes pick.
2025, he's going to have one fight, and it's going to piss me off. And he'll probably lose.
Welterweight, the prospects, all the good up-and-comers are already in the rankings. So I had to go with the best guy who's not in the rankings.
Oh, he had 3 fights in 2024.
Do your research, bro.
Oh, my goodness. And 2 fights in 2023?
Uneducated. But let me tell you all about the future of welterweight right here.
All right.
Charismatic enigma. There are 3 fights in 2024.
Neil Magny.
2 wins and a no contest. Talk about Brian Battle. Who was in Paris? Brian Battle was in Paris, serving out lefts and rights.
I'm going to win this challenge just based on that pick.
He's going 0-3.
He's going 0-3 in this.
His last fight, he had issues with the weight cut. All right, he didn't look great, but he came in heavy. You could just tell that the cut didn't go good for him.
Sure, yeah.
And that's to be expected for a former heavyweight.
That's wild.
But I am riding with my boy. Is that my car?
Yeah, someone's demolishing Dylan's car outside. We can see it through the window. It's the Taliban. Remember what I said about the Taliban in the last episode? They're after us. They're here.
But yeah, Brian Battle, he's going 3-0 next year.
No. All right, let's move on. Middleweight. I'm losing this challenge. I got Torres Finney. No neck. You can't submit this man. He's 10-0. Everyone forgot about Torres Finney. He beats.
I didn't realize who you're talking about until right now.
He wins 3 Contender Series fights in the same season, and people think this dude isn't going to be champ. Come on, I have a picture of him, a sticker of him saved on my phone with the belt wrapped around his waist. That's how confident I am. If you guys want that sticker, hit me up and I'll give it to you. DM me, ladies, if you want the Torres Finney.
The same one girl in our comments every video.
DM
and they
me,
say they don't exist.
DM me if you want that Torres Finney sticker.
Actually, they'd be DMing me.
I'll find my way onto that account one way or another.
Sometimes people DM me on there.
You got women in those DMs. I'm
We'll create a group chat.
I'm so confident he's going to have just a crazy amount of hype in his next fight, and he's going to get brutally chinned. But if he wins, it'll be the funniest thing ever, because he's about 5'8" in middleweight. He is the most strangely built man, and I'm riding with him for the rest of this year. Win or lose, he's my boy. I just hope Dana books him for a couple matchups. I hope Torres Finney isn't taking this entire year off because of how hard he had to work, you know? Could see that.
All right, my middleweight pick. Another undefeated middleweight.
Bo Bickle.
Bo Nickel!
That's such a cheat code because you know he's getting the easiest matchups.
They are giving him straight strikers.
Yeah.
And even, I don't know if he would get into the top or the bottom of the rankings this year.
Will.
They're all matchups he can win.
Yeah.
Michelle Pereira, I could see him winning.
Shara Bullet.
Shara, he could win.
Jack Hermanson.
He could win that.
He's failing the Jack Hermanson test.
Even Paulo Costa, he could win that. It's just, I gotta believe. I believe in him. Sometimes I don't believe, and then I realize, you know what? After seeing what they did to Payton Talbot, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe.
Dana was raging at whoever made that matchup. How could you be so stupid?
Yeah. But yeah, simple as believing.
Yeah. All right, light heavyweight. It's my boy. It's my boy. You know.
Oh, am I gonna have to pick a new one?
Well,
No.
I can pick whoever.
It's between Ibo Aslan and Ming Yang Zhang.
Yeah, I have Ming Yang Zhang.
I have Ming Yang Zhang.
It was between him and Aslan for me. They're both so good.
No, I'm gonna take an Ibo Aslan.
All right, that's
I don't want
fair.
to share with you.
I do think Ibo Aslan could.
Just stop talking about my guy. Talk about your own guy.
Okay, fine. I'll talk about Ming Yang Zhang. He's good. He's really good, guys. If you have a parlay, Ming Yang Zhang is a safe bet to put on it. And I don't encourage betting, but I believe in this guy so much. I'm betting the house on him for 2025.
Ooh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, this is probably my most confident pick.
So how are you investing in him? Chinese crypto?
Yes. Me and Xi Jinping were tight like that. Him and
Ming Yang Zhang coin?
him and Loner Kavanaugh are probably like my two most confident picks. I just think that light heavyweight sucks so much. If you have any cardio, any head movement, and power, a combination of that is just like top 5 level. You know, you can be that Khalil Roundtree that you could beat. I would pick him against Alexander Rakic right now if they fought. I'm not kidding. I would honestly pick him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you about my guy. All right, 14-1 on a 6-fight win streak.
Oh wait, also I forgot to say, Ming Yang Zhang, all of his 18 wins are finishes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this guy forever gonna be good for the UFC because you know he's never gonna have a bad hairline. You know, if it ever starts to recede, just goes to his neighbor. Yo, bro, fix me.
Is that what Turkish people sound like? Yo, bro. Yo, bro.
The last Ottoman, Ibo Aslan.
Ottoman.
What is an Ottoman?
Like the chair? Ottoman chair?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ottoman?
You're trying to confuse me.
Ottoman Empire was a thing in Europe.
Let me tell you a stat about Ibo Aslan.
You mean the last Ottoman?
Last Ottoman. 100% of his wins, TKOs.
Okay, all right.
TKOs.
All right.
I mean, you just don't get better than Ibo Aslan. You know, I may have had another guy written down, but that was just to bait you out.
Right.
I was hoping you were going to take Ming Yang Zhang too, so I could slide in and take Ibo Aslan, you know? So.
Yeah. No, I like it. Both of them are great picks. It'll be interesting to see who ends the year higher. You know, I feel like both of them are on similar trajectories.
If they imagine they have to fight each other.
Oh, that would
Stupid.
That'd be awful.
Okay, heavyweight time. There's
There is not a single prospect
So.
because you can't pick Mick Parkin anymore.
No, and I think we probably have the same guy written down.
Well, was your fighter? All right, let's play Guess Who. Was your
I don't know any unranked heavyweights.
No. I'm just gonna ask you a question. Was your fighter fighting in a different division before this?
Yes. Does your fighter's last name sound like a bird call?
Yes. Is your fighter?
That's just the only one we're sharing because there's no one else.
Yeah.
And he's 32.
I can't believe we picked the same person.
And he's like 14-8 in his career.
Yeah.
14-5, 32-year-old.
But
Kennedy.
Here's the thing. Kennedy Nzechukwu will be a top 10 heavyweight by the end of this year.
Oh, 100%.
Big win over Lucas Brzezinski. And it does worry me slightly that he lost to Jacoby and OSP like only a year or 2 years ago.
But that's in light heavy.
Exactly. He's up in heavyweight now.
That's different.
None of these guys have any skill.
None of them can keep up with him.
No.
Like-
It's lighter man skill. Volk says it's a real thing. It must be real.
He's running around. You can do circles around him, tire them out. Mm-hmm. You think...
If you can beat Chris Barnett, you can become champion. I've always said that.
All right. That's going to wrap it up for us today. Make sure you guys go down to those comments. Let us know who your top prospects are for 2025. Who are you riding with? While you're down there, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Stop.
See you guys next time.
I'm dying
Peace.
of cringe. I'm dying of
Peace.
cringe.
Give me a piece.
I'm dying of
Give me a
cringe.
piece. Or boom! Peace.